89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
.809 on the nose.
That sounds good.
It is the 21st day of January, In the year 2020, Anno Domini.
Look at that.
This is the Den Ken's Den.
The views expressed by the host during his monologue are those solely of his own, not those of Westfield State University, Westfield Community Programming Channel, the City of Westfield, JPEG Luca, and the multitude of thousands and thousands and thousands
Of what?
viewers. And now,
You know what, Pete?
what's going on, Ken?
You know what, Kathy?
Oh, boy.
You know what, Bob?
Oh,
No, here we
what?
go.
Last weekend, I was stuck inside because of a bug I caught out in Nevada. This weekend, I decided to stay stuck inside because we had some of that white stuff fall again. This gave me some time to tidy up a few rooms.
Ew.
And whilst I did so, I was playing some music. And a thought came to my mind.
Oh, no.
Trouble.
What the hell happened to music? I know. Every generation
Age
says
thing.
that.
Yeah.
I don't believe you listen to that garbage.
Yeah.
You call that music?
My day it was music.
Let's examine the lyrics of today versus yesterday.
The song?
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. And my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking.
That's beautiful.
That was yesterday.
Okay.
Okay? Led Zeppelin.
Ah,
All right, Stairway.
lovely.
There, yeah, okay. All right. Oh, no.
Let's hear it.
Work, 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 work. You said me happy. Work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt.
What song is that from?
Dirt.
It's from Work by Rihanna.
Work.
Oh, my
Good
God,
Lord.
help me.
What the hell does that even mean? Best I can tell is someone's man is telling their lady they need to get a job or turn tricks. I honestly can't tell.
Oh, my word.
Yesterday. You better make your face up in your favorite disguise, with your button-down lips and your roller-blind eyes, with your empty smile and your empty heart, from the bile rising from your guilty past, with your nerves in tatters, when the conch shell shatters and the hammers batter down your door, you better run. That was yesterday.
What's that from?
Run Like Hell, Pink Floyd.
Okay. These are the bands that were considered risque back in the day.
Today,
Oh, boy.
I've got several of these to go through. I'm going to make a point here. Because the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate.
I like this song.
Baby, I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake.
Ooh.
I actually like that song, though.
What is that?
It's got a dance beat to it.
Is that Shake It Off?
You know who this is? Taylor Swift, Bob.
Oh, I knew it.
Swifty.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you notice a trend? It's easier for today's artists just to keep repeating a word instead of coming up with some real lyrics that mean something.
Yes.
Today. Or, I'm sorry, yesterday.
Okay, this is yesterday's.
Yep. You get a shiver in the dark. It's a raining in the park, but meantime. South of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double four time. You feel all right when you hear the music ring.
Wow, that's nice.
Oh, I remember that song.
wrote
I
that?
can't remember the name of the song.
Dire Straits.
Ah, Sultans of Swing.
Yes.
Wow.
Today,
Oh, boy.
you can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Look, mammy, I got the X if you into taking drugs. I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So give me a hug if you into getting rubbed.
Oh, awful. God awful.
50 Cent
In the club?
Oh,
in the club, yeah.
50 cents. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cent. Yeah, it drives me
50
nuts.
cent.
There's no
50
S on the end of it.
50 Cent.
Yeah, yeah.
This is yesterday. Tried to amend my carnivorous habits. Made it nearly 70 days. Losing weight without speed, eating sunflower seeds, drinking lots of carrot juice, and soaking up rays. But at night, I had these wonderful dreams. Some kind of sensuous treat. Not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat, but a warm bun and a huge hunk of meat. Cheeseburger in paradise. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. Not too particular, not too precise. Just a cheeseburger in paradise.
Not the greatest lyrics, but not bad.
No,
They
no,
rhyme.
no. Even lousy lyrics were good lyrics.
My mouth waters when I hear those lyrics.
Today, I ain't worried about her. That's an old hoe. You thought I was coming with my old flow.
Oh,
Kodak ain't come to take no picture. I don't even pull up in a four-door. I just hit a lick, hit the lotto. All my life smoking on JoJo. And those are about the only lyrics I'm able to repeat from that song, Bodak Yellow.
Translation, please.
yeah. What's Bodak mean?
But what does Bodak Yellow actually mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
He made it up.
That's the simple explanation for what Bodak Yellow means. Absolutely nothing. It's not a reference to anything in the song, nor is it even actually said in the song. Now, I know there are a few keyboard warriors out there who are going to take issue with that. Somehow, okay, it remotely gets tied into the song where they change the word black to yellow. Stupid. By the way, that was Cardi B.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Oy vey.
Even the most basic television theme song back then had better lyrics than the songs out nowadays. Got tired of packing and unpacking, traveling to town and town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be, but baby, think of me once in a while.
I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
Right.
Oh, I had no idea.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
Today's music.
Oh, boy.
First things first, I'm the realist. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. You should want a bad bitch like this.
Oh.
Drop it low and pick it up just like this. Have I made my point?
Is it Drop It Low?
Who was that? What's the name of that song?
That's Fancy by Iggy Azalea.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
All right. Now, am I the fool for trying to figure out why you would be in the murder business and want to brag about it openly?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Friggin' stupid. You know, I am just barely 50. I'm going to be around for the next generation to make their mark on society. I can just imagine what the songs will be like then. No, wait, I can't imagine. I just tried. It made my brain hurt.
Oh.
Let's pay our bills. We'll be back right after this.
Oh. It's so funny when you say. Yeah.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com. Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
You did it!
I did it.
You did it!
I'm keeping that in there.
I love that.
There's no way that's ever going to get out of that
oh,
promo.
Thank you, Peter. I like
It's just classic. It's quintessential Bob Plass.
Oh, gosh.
8:24 on the nose. It's the
Good start.
21st day of January in the year 2020 Anno Domini. This is the Ken Stomsky, behind the microphone as I am each and every Tuesday, in front of the board inside the production studio, Kitten of the Keys, German Meow, the January
Joystick. Jocular joystick.
jerk of the joystick?
What?
No, joystick.
The joyous jerk? The
No.
joyous jovial jerk?
No, never.
Is he
Never.
is he joyous or
he's
jovial?
jovial and
Is it
jocular.
jovious or joyous?
Jocular.
Jocular and
Joc-
joyous.
I don't know if I would use jocular for
Jester. Jester will
Jester.
do.
Oh, Jester. That's
Oh,
another
you could
one.
do the Jester of January.
The Jolly
That's
Jester of January.
That's
That
very
works.
nice. I like that. Do you like that, Peter?
Sure.
Would you rather being a jester than a joystick?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
That's what you'll be.
It-
We've
it's
only
okay.
got another week. Oh, and next week, incidentally, we are not here next week, apparently.
Yeah, I decided to give Pete the week off.
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
wanted to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because it's my birthday next Tuesday.
Oh, my God.
It's his
Happy
birthday.
to you.
All right, Bob, we've had it.
We've already done that.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that at 6 o'clock.
We had our
this
chocolate at 6 o'clock.
Hey, Shorty, it's your birthday. We can't play that song.
No, we can't.
No.
There's a clean version of it, but I
morning.
still won't play it.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Boy,
Stolot.
still a lot.
Stolot.
Oh, yeah, that's how you say it in Polish.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It
Feliz
doesn't,
Compleaños.
it doesn't actually
Feliz cumpleaños.
translate to happy birthday, though. Stolot.
Bon anniversaire is the French way. Bon anniversaire, I think. Happy birthday. Oh,
Bless you.
anniversaire de Nate or something. I don't know. Jean Nate. All right, so enough of this.
Cirque du Soleil,
Yeah.
voulez-vous
Please,
coucher?
let's move along. Oh, God, please.
We're talking in tongues here, sort of. Oh, man. Yes.
I wanted to tie in tongue with cow's tongue because that's a delicacy, but
I have
couldn't
never
come up.
had cow's tongue. I've had them lick my jacket if I'm not paying
I
attention.
didn't know where you were going with that.
Kathy Palmer, den mother extraordinaire.
Kathy, I learned that a cow has to eat 78 pounds a day in order to
do not
maintain-
know.
something like that. I don't know how they do that.
I
78
do not
pounds.
know.
There's a cow on the Discovery Channel. They put a little portal in its side,
Oh, so
going
you
into
can see the
its
stomach.
belly, so you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you. No. No.
And then there's you can open up the portal and
No,
reach in there and
no,
grab
stop it.
grab a sample.
No. No.
Just the
No.
Cow doesn't seem to mind.
no.
I'm so no.
Do you,
Please. Oh God.
at
no.
your place, do you have cows that are milking cows? Or are they beef cows?
I can't believe he's asking me this. They're all dairy cows. You don't know that by now?
No,
Yes.
I know.
Well, I've been
I
talking
live
about
in
this
a-
for about
it's-
3 or 4 years, Bob.
It's a dairy farm. They're milking cows. They get milked twice a day. That's why I have to go home and bring them back in.
Palmer Dairy.
Oh, I see. I don't know where I've been.
Yes. They're black and white. They're Friesian Holsteins.
Who's doing
There's
the
about
who's
200
doing
of
the dairy the what do you call the movement? What do you call that
The
thing?
milking?
The milking.
The
A machine,
milking.
Bob.
Is it a
It's
machine?
Farmer does the milking, but we
No,
do
wait a
have
minute. Maybe
machines.
do
we
you-
don't have robots. A lot of farms now are going with robots. Don't ask me how they work. I really don't know.
yeah.
But
You have machines that.
we do. We do. There are
Does
only
a
two of
cow
us
enjoy
left.
having their udder pulled like that?
I don't think they care.
Then it
Why would
doesn't.
they care?
I don't know.
It's
Why
a
would they
relief.
care?
It's a relief
You
to
know,
them.
and honestly, when you think about it, animals in nature, they're bred and they give birth, and it goes on every year in nature. So it's just all part of the process.
yeah.
And I love people who say, "Well, no other animal drinks cow's milk." Well, why would they? Other mammals have their own milk. They don't need to drink the cow's milk. So
There's a quote from Meet the Parents that I really want to get into, but I'm not
Oh,
because
the
Darn,
cat.
come on, don't say that.
no. Greg, I've gotten. Can you milk me?
Oh,
Remember that
oh,
that
oh.
part?
he
I
went
guess
there,
I
though,
can say
Peter.
nipple on the air, right?
You just did.
All right.
So I don't know if you can or not.
All right. Hey, Pete, I need about 10 minutes for therapy, and it's coming up to 8:30. What do I need to do?
Just go.
Okay. So,
Just go.
just go with it.
And now it's time for therapy with Bob Plass.
Oh, I hear that knock on my door. I hear that knock on the door.
It's never a knock, Bob.
Oh. Was that an... Oh, that's my doorbell. Come right in. Come in. Oh, hey, Ken.
I heard Kathy laughing from outside. What the hell was going on there?
I don't know, but we just finished the session. I asked her to
Stop.
stay on. I asked her to stay on for your session here. Kathy, was it worth it? Was $50?
Wait, 50? You charged me 75.
Oh.
And he's only charging you 50?
Yeah,
That's
well-
it. I'm finding a new therapist.
So,
See what you caused, Ken?
So-
you see what you caused?
So I
You
was-
came in here. You came in here for therapy, and look at what you caused. I lose $25. What the heck is that? Come on.
so you know that I was bummed out last week because I was a little ill,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and I think I figured out where I might have caught that little nasty bug.
Where did you catch that bug? Do you
On the floor in North Hall in the automotive section at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and I have a video showing what I think probably caused it.
You
So-
have a video. You were on the floor?
That's not what he means.
No, I mean you were
On
on
the
the
floor.
floor. Or what was on the floor?
Explain.
Well, maybe we watch the video and see this.
I was at a convention
Yes,
and I went to a display,
gotcha.
and the display was very unique in a way, and I think that is what caused all the sickness.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd love to see
All right,
this display.
let's
What?
Pete, let's go to a video. What made me sick?
I'm going to have to describe it for the radio listeners.
And he isn't even paying attention over there.
Peter?
He's left me in the dark.
Peter.
He knows I have 2 videos queued for this segment, and he's not even looking over here.
This is very interesting. Do you find this happening a lot in your life that people are not
People
paying
just
attention?
ignore me all the time. They don't even listen to what I say
Oh,
anymore.
that's not true. They do not ignore you.
No.
You know what? I think I have something.
What do you have there? Session's going well, don't you think?
I have this right here.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, there. There he is.
Don't break my window. I'm talking to Chef. You break it, you
Chef
own
John
it.
Shadow. Oh, yes. Peter, we need that video of what's on the floor at the convention center.
The What Made Me Sick video, I would assume?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, their noise.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So look at this. This is the Audi booth, and you had to go through all that stuff
To get in there.
in order to get into the booth. No matter where you went, you had to walk through that.
Okay.
All right, so now everyone's handling all that with their hands, and it's rubbing up against their snot locker and their face and their eyes and whatnot.
You're equating your illness with some streamers at a convention in Las Vegas.
Yes, because
Ah, why don't you...
everyone probably came into contact with 15 or 20 of them trying to get into the booth.
I have a question. I have an answer.
Do you
for
think that's legit?
I think that's
I think
a
that's
really smart thing. I would suggest, Ken, that you wear gloves when you go to one of these conventions. Oh, listen to him. Is that
Excuse
proof?
me.
Is that proof? Oh, God, Kat.
I caught it from Audi.
You caught it from Audi. You're
Audi.
blaming the car company.
Speaking of Audi,
Yeah.
I recorded something else from
Yes.
Audi that you might appreciate. Remember last week I tried to show you a few of the relaxation things that I found there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I found the car that could be relaxing to you.
A car that could be relaxing.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, it's a concept car by Audi, and it's a production car right now that they're putting AI into.
Artificial intelligence goes into this.
Yes.
So the car's going to drive itself, or
And you know, and it's very calming and relaxing.
and they're going to have music or like.
Well, I don't know.
bells or
Well, let's watch a video and figure that out.
Oh, if you can get Ken to pay attention to you.
I'm paying attention to you. I'm Ken.
Ken. Oh,
Ready? Are you doing the
I'm
Audi
sorry.
video? Is that what we're
There-
doing?
there is-
Pete, Audi AI.
There
Please.
is too many people in my office this week.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know how I can conduct.
I'll leave.
I don't know how.
Here's
we
the
can
video.
conduct, okay, so here we go.
Yep.
So it's the dashboard, okay, and then you're going over here to the dashboard and looking at the steering wheel.
Welcome to your personalized Audi intelligence experience.
Wow. Okay, so you're in the car. That's the voice that's in here. All right. Now there is the radio. it looks
Welcome
like.
to your personalized Audi intelligence experience.
I like the heads-up
Please
display.
fasten your seatbelt and enjoy your customized ride.
Oh God. Okay. So now looks like the screen we're driving. All right. Digital native, relaxing.
Hey there. It's shaping up to be a beautiful day. We seem to be running a little late this morning. No worries though. I've already planned the quickest route to your co-working space. I've also pre-ordered your coffee at the cafe
Getting
downstairs,
dizzy.
so you can grab it on your way to your first meeting.
Oh, now we're in their mountains.
Your calendar shows you have some spare time before your next meeting. I routed us to a more relaxing drive along the coast.
The chair is now massaging my back.
Who's driving the car?
You can even stop to spend some time at the beach if you like.
The car
We'll
is
make
driving
it
the
back
car.
just in time for your next appointment.
Look at this. Okay, there's the beach. Driving into the parking lot.
We're arriving at the charging station now.
Oh,
We won't be here very long, but there's enough time to play a video game for a bit.
we're going to play a video
While
game.
we're stopped, do you want to play the last title you downloaded?
Yes. chair just automatically reclined back.
Now, on the screen is the game.
Yep.
I imagine you're pretty wiped out from the day.
The chair just came up, but not back fully.
May I help park the car for you?
Sure.
I've placed your dinner order, and it will arrive just in time for our return home. I've also transferred your music and lighting settings to your living room. Have a great night.
We hope you've enjoyed your Audi intelligence experience. This simulation is the first demonstration of AI in a series production car. Audi Intelligence Experience uses the existing sensors in cars to enable new functions and a fully personalized and dynamically responsive UI made just for you. Based on our analysis, the AI selected for you,
Digital native, relaxing mode.
we look forward to offering you this exciting new functionality soon.
Oh my
I
God.
think it's frightening.
Yeah.
Frightening.
Totally frightening.
It's frightening.
And you know what? If you hear that same spiel every day, or they're going to change it up every day.
That's just a sales pitch to suck you in. It's like what I do on Facebook when I reel out the fishing lure.
So, Kenny, do you then, it's going to be sort of like Match.com? They're going to ask all kinds of questions about you.
And they'll get to know you, and the car will get to know you better, and then it'll give you a better experience when you go down the road.
I'm going to be listening to this and not have my eye on the road as I crash into...
You could have your nose in a newspaper or your phone if you want. The car is doing the
car
driving.
is driving. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Kath, what do you think?
I think it's frightening. I really do. But I would have a lot of questions about the programming. And do you have to pre-program it? Does it evaluate and change its programming itself?
AI typically learns.
So
That's
there'll
what's
be
frightening.
so
So in the end, Bob, the
they'll
car
have
will need to come
sensors.
in
They'll
for
know that
counseling.
you're feeling anxious, and they'll say, "Why are you so they're going to get me out of business.
Or they will need counseling with you.
I'm going to do.
Car
Welcome,
will
drive the Audi right into here. Would you like to see what you've caused this young man named Kenny, who's purchased your car, Mr. Audi? He is a nervous wreck because of you. I am going to take back your 4 tires. That'll be $50, please. Put your money on the table and drive out. Kenny,
You know, it's a shame.
time's up.
It's a shame you have to go rushing out to watch Regis and Kathy Lee because
Do you know what I'm playing in the background?
I hear it.
Do you know what it is?
No.
You don't know what this is?
It sounds
No.
like it's a
The theme
relaxed.
from Terminator 2. Skynet is in full force.
Never watched it.
Ooh,
Never watched it.
right.
You know the premise, though,
So,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The machines are controlling
Yeah,
us.
I get it.
Oh, I
get
see.
it. So in between the time that you like ditch us and before I really get into food and cooking with Chef John,
Yeah.
I have another video later on, actually coming up in a few minutes, from the Aishin group, which is a lot of AI, and it's like it's a driverless taxi, and it moves a lot of people.
I know.
And
That's even strange. So you're going to tell somebody, take me to, well, this is going to be in our regular cars, take me to 40 Main Street, and we're going to expect the car to take me there. And if I don't say 40 Main Street in Wilbraham, they're going to take me to 40 Main Street in Westfield.
No, the car is smart enough; it'll say what town.
Okay. So then I go.
Yeah, this isn't like an Atari 2600,
Okay.
Bob.
But with that. All right. So, oh my, Kenny, I have to deliver my car to Westfield Technical Academy's collision place because I've got a bumper that's going to be put in. So I have
Again?
to go off. Yes, and I'm going to be walking home.
Another one?
I know, it's the 4th one. Where were you
It's a little
last
too-
hour when
it's a
we were
little too-
talking about
I've
that?
got a bumper on my Cadillac that needs to be fixed because I walked out of my shop
Yeah.
at the end of my day and I saw one of my rubber things bent over and my license plate holder on the ground. Somebody hit it and just took off.
Oh my God! Well, mine is
The caddy.
Oh, God. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I'm off to have my bumper fixed. This is the only bumper they could find on the whole East Coast to replace this.
Because you keep going through them,
I've
Bob.
gone
know, you've
through
exhausted the
4
stock.
bumpers.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. What do you do?
I don't.
to bumper?
No, I've never done it. James is responsible for this.
Oh, sure. Blame your partner. I know. See?
Plastic gets cold, and he went to the mall, came back, and the bumper has been destroyed. And so now I'm paying the money. This is probably the last time. We're going to probably...
How about paying the money for a prescription pair of eyeglasses so he can see where he's driving?
Oh, that's right. Oh, speaking of money, Ken, your therapy session is long overdue.
Papa needs to pay for his bumper.
I need to pay for my bumper. Put that $50 on the bureau. And Kathy,
You make it sound so tawdry when you say that.
No. Give me that money and have a nice day.
The money's on the nightstand.
Very tawdry.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry about
Bye.
that. Take us away, Pete.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find. In the year 35, ain't gonna need to tell the truth, tell no lies. Everything you think, do, and say is in the pill you took today. In the year 45, ain't gonna need your teeth, won't need your eyes. You won't find a thing to chew, nobody's gonna look at you. In the year 55, your arms are hanging limp at your sides. Your legs got nothing to do. Some machine doing that for you. In the year 65, ain't gonna need no husband, won't need no wife. You pick your son, pick your daughter too. From the bottom of a long glass tube, whoa, whoa. In the year 7510, if God's a coming, he ought to make it by then. Maybe he'll look around himself and say, guess it's time for the judgment day. In the year 8510, God is gonna shake his mighty head. He'll either say, I'm pleased where man has been, or tear it down and start again. Whoa, whoa. In the year 95, I'm kinda wondering if man is gonna be alive. He's taken everything this old earth can give, and he ain't put back nothing. Whoa, whoa. Now it's been 10,000 years. Man has cried a billion tears for what he never knew. Now man's reign is through, but through eternal night, the twinkling of starlight, so very far away, maybe it's only yesterday. In the year 25, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
8:47, and let's say 8:47 and a quarter, because Bob was dilly-dallying.
8:47 at Quada?
A quada. All right? If you give me another 2 seconds, I can end up saying 8:47 and a half.
Half?
And a half.
Wait, go for it.
All right. John is going to play with the microphone, and it's probably going to end up being aimed up way too high now. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a little bit.
Good.
Down.
All right. So eventually we will talk about food and cooking. Chef John Slattery is joining us.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning,
Westfield.
John. Welcome back. We've missed you.
Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Peter. Actually, I watched that video with Peter in the back room over there. That car was pretty intense.
Uh-huh.
I'm interested to see this more AI stuff you've got ahead of us.
Yeah. You know, I actually made a video for Channel 15 with some of my footage from CES, which is about 12 gigabytes for the footage. Movie is about an hour and 12 minutes long.
Yeah, I was going to run that Wednesday at 8.
Yeah, and you can...
Oh, good idea.
So Wednesday at 8, you can catch it on 15. You can also go to the Channel 15 YouTube page and find it there. The first 35...
Make sure you share that on your social media.
The first... I already posted the video. Yeah. But I'll post it again.
I've seen it.
I meant the sharing of it on...
And the first 35 minutes or so, it's all in North Hall with the automotive stuff. I got into that hall and I was like, wow, there's so much cool stuff here to videotape. So one of the clips that are on that video, I'm going to play here in about a minute or two. But I mentioned that I want to start doing munch boxes and get into things and figure out,
cool.
Test our appetite and our senses and our palate and the munchbox I bought, I got a small one because I was cheap and there wasn't really enough there to share properly where we all have something that's identical. So I brought a few things in just to play around, but I also brought in a candy cane of each style for you since you couldn't make it the last time when it was snowing.
Ah, awesome.
All right.
We'll tell you which ones
cane.
not to try.
And I still have the plastic bag with this broken up sample. So you're gonna go home with one of each. But we're gonna have you taste it before you leave today.
Oh, great.
All right. So
I should have watched the episode.
Where's my ball?
You threw it at the window,
and
remember?
he's gone again.
Yeah, he's gone again.
He's an itchy twitch today. He's been up and down all morning. Every time we turn around, he's up and gone somewhere. I guess he has other things to do.
I'm not important. He just doesn't give a crap about me anymore.
Oh, maybe that's what you should have had therapy about.
There has to be somebody else. I bet you he's going to dump me.
Oh, no.
Well.
Hey, John, why don't you get a little closer to us so that you're in the frame?
Yeah, we need to see
Okay.
you. There you go, buddy.
I don't feel like getting up and readjusting the camera. So now I know that
I see the light.
Now I know that camera 3 is going to shoot on both of you properly, and then 1 should just be you.
Oh,
because
one, right? Yep.
I know how to frame a shot.
Mass Appeal's pretty cool. We've got the different, they usually have 2 or 3 cameras, and the use of the vertical mirror, so it's like almost gives them a whole other option.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we were trying to address the door issue out here. I was distracted.
All right, let's address the video issue that I want to cover before we get to the top of the hour. Now, this is from the Aishin Group. Supposedly, they're like the 5th or 6th largest automotive company in the world.
I've never heard of them.
All right, they're out of Japan. They
just started to come in the U.S. market.
You're not really going out and buying an Aishin vehicle, but they license a lot of technology out to people.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of us really haven't heard of them. But this gives you a glimpse into the future, and we probably won't really see it downtown Westfield anytime soon. But the larger metropolitan areas, this could be right around the corner. Video Aishin Group.
Everything has to look like a spaceship now. If you're going fast enough that light is streaming by you, I think the car is going too fast.
It's the big build-up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aisha Group Experience. As the 6th largest Tier 1 auto supplier in the world, you know Aisha for its excellent industry reputation. Chances are, the car you drove to work last week is equipped with today's Aisha technology. For now,
Maybe Honda and
introduce you
Toyota.
to tomorrow's technology and the Aisha Group of the future. As you'll experience, Aisha Group is about to take the future of mobility to an entirely different level. The incredible iMobility Type C20 embodies Aisha Group's role as your single source for service and technology related to
I did not realize that was a vehicle. I just thought it was part of the display.
It's a vehicle.
Yep.
technology. We are well positioned to lead the future of mobility because of the strength we provide in both service and technology. Aisha Group remains focused on electrification, and its efforts are resulting in a healthier planet through zero emissions. Products like the popular Aisha e-Axle also help to improve fuel efficiency. And through AI, Aisha products like ramps and doors work seamlessly with Aisha systems, like safety monitoring, making driverless vehicle operation a reality.
Still trying to figure out where the electricity originally comes from.
It's also focused on using connected technology to improve lives.
Oh, is it running on a source?
A driver monitoring system connected with location-based data will enable a multitude of service possibilities, thereby leading the way toward the future of mobility as a service or MOS.
Can I just say that's the ugliest car I've ever seen?
A lot of them look like that, believe it or not.
Ugly.
The big people movers.
Right, people movers. I have a problem with that already, but it also showed it as a food truck. Did you see that quick clip?
There's something similar to that. It's not quite
As one of those models, they just showed the backside flipping open instead of the doors.
Yeah.
Now that I've moved, it can safely do its job. Oh, and here comes my friend Natsuki, an Aisha's Eily AI, an innovative personal mobility vehicle. It looks like she's on her way to the mall. As you can see, the
That's
vehicle
called being
has
lazy.
facial recognition.
Personal mobility vehicle.
This
Right.
is a fully electric, thin, and highly
If she doesn't start walking, she won't look like that for long.
proprietary technology. Mobility as a service means mobility for everyone, including those with disabilities or limited mobility, families with strollers, or travelers with luggage, for example. And of course, safety always remains a top priority. As you can see, the safety monitoring system recognizes obstacles around the vehicle and can ensure that everyone and their possessions board easily. Another one of Aisha's hidden gems is the suspended power sliding door. The technology is built right into the door, meaning we can eliminate the rails under the floor. This creates more space in the vehicle and for a larger battery, maximizing range and providing better, cleaner, and faster transportation. Now that Natsuki and her Eily AI have boarded safely, let's take a closer look at the innovative power sliding door. So most doors have two modes, open and close. By combining the connected sensing technology I mentioned earlier, Aisha's doors open according to the number of passengers that need a ride, and if they're handling luggage. Furthermore, by combining location information and connected technology, we can provide targeted messages or advertisements on the digital display, as you can see here.
custom because it knew who you were, it knew your name, and is telling you what you want.
Pretty much.
Take a look at the iShip technology inside.
That's not hackable.
And that's what we're going to get into.
The cabin monitoring system, or IMS, is detecting the number of passengers and sensing their size. As you can see, there are 2 people in the vehicle. Meanwhile, the driver monitoring system, or DMS, detects which way passengers are facing, as well as their eye movement. You can see that she is interested in the advertisement based on her facial movement and how long she focuses on the message.
I don't believe it.
The ad has been highlighted, providing tracking and data to measure
Your face gives off your likes.
Yes.
And we're worried about social media.
The IMS detects the
Have you seen any of the Black Mirror
and connects
series?
that data with location information in the cloud. AI determines which vehicles have space for passengers. And as new passengers request the rideshare, the cloud will dispatch the closest vehicle with available space.
Everything is going in this direction.
In addition, AI is monitoring real-time traffic and weather data
Yeah,
to identify
what are you going to do?
for optimal efficiency
Well-
and time savings. All right, so Natsuki and the rest of the passengers in the rideshare have arrived at the shopping mall, and so has Eiley AI. As we connect Eiley AI and smartphones via the cloud to the existing infrastructure, you can see how easy, connected, and convenient the future of mobility can be. Have fun shopping, ladies. Get those sales.
Also, mobile delivery
Is the
services
future of mobility.
with no
By
paper person.
sensing technology with connected technology, we have created a world of possibilities.
Good way to move black market goods. What's in that basket? The AI doesn't know.
Well underway.
Yeah, well, maybe it does.
Oh, it probably does.
Maximize driving distance for electrification to connected technology and IMS DMS, iShip Group is capable of providing seamless service and technology in one stop. Now, please take a closer look at the iMobility Type C20. Check out our connected
And yes, I did get into that unit.
AI for yourself. Best of all, everything you see here will be included in vehicles manufactured today. Thank you so much for sharing in our vision of the future of mobility at the iShip Group Experience. So if you'd like to
9
see the
o'clock,
iMobility
WSKB 89.5 FM Westfield.
Please line up at the stanchions. Be sure to check out our iShip partners around the corner. And if you have any further questions,
All right, so that's the direction we are going into.
You know,
you just look at something, and they know that your attention is drawn to it, and then you're going to get an ad for it.
All that's good for is the
That's
advertisers. It's not bad enough that they track our clicks and everything else, right?
I know.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
It's another way of
Nothing
tracking
good
your
in it
click.
for us.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Epcot. Epcot is coming to life.
It reminds me of Terminator.
Science fiction becomes science faction over time, and it's really scary.
It reminds me of Terminator.
Soon we won't have to move at all. We
The
can just sit
cyborgs
in a
will kill us
chair.
all.
We'll just sit there
I know, we'll all be 800
and be
pounds.
hooked up to something.
Well, remember,
and we
That's
never
the
have to
Matrix.
Disney did it with the chairs. The chairs move around at least, but you just stare at the screen. But the chairs go from place to place.
That's the Matrix.
Yeah, you and myself and Peter are going to see this. You're going to see
I
this,
am
Kathy.
probably not.
No, you're going to see this,
Okay.
Kathy.
Actually, it's in the next probably 10 years.
I'd rather
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, you're definitely going
I'd
to
rather see
this.
us go to the moon than watch a people mover around a town.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why is. I don't get a lot of this stuff and why the direction changes, but
Get off my lawn!
yeah, exactly.
All right,
I need a lawn,
9:01 and a
not a
half.
No, I don't need a lawn.
Top of the hour when we get back, we're gonna
We need trees and gardens in our front yards, and,
so that we can grow fruits and vegetables
right where we live.
so that we can talk about food and cooking. Yeah. See what I did there?
Oh, here he
Good
goes.
working out with you.
All right,
Slid that one right in.
Pete.
and more. Shop until you drop. Voodoo consumer, never stop. Load up on supplies. No sale, no compromise. Gun crazy down the mall. Voodoo consumer, take it all. Eat this, drink this, try this, charge it, it's fabulous. Step right up and take it, it's fabulous. If you can't afford it, fake it. Be deviously dangerous, ridiculously cool. Let's make it fabulous. 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 Drive me to the bank. Kneel down and give me thanks. Grab your credit card. Voodoo consumer, kiss me hard. Eat this, drink this, try this, charge it, it's fabulous. Step right up and take it, it's fabulous. If you can't afford it, fake it. Be deviously dangerous, ridiculously cool. Let's make it fabulous. Too late, voodoo consumer terminate. Eat this, drink this, try this, buy this, wear this, fly this, play this, charge it, it's fabulous. Step right up and take it, it's fabulous. If you can't afford it, fake it. Be deviously dangerous, ridiculously marvelous, meticulously treacherous, disarduously cruel. Just make it fabulous. 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 Fabulous.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise. All of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Saturdays were made for polka. Tune in to the Polka Jammer Network starting at 6 a.m. and Polka Hall of Famer Billy Bellina, Breakfast at BB at 8:30.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Yesterday, I learned the difference between a train and a boat. I wrote this song before that. Train on the water, boat on the track. Train on the water, boat on the track. My lady took a train across the Atlantic. I hope it don't sink like the Titanic. I went to the station, caught a boat downtown. I hope it don't fall off the track and I drown. Ladies and gentlemen, the all 5'1" black albino choir. Train on the water, boat on the track.
You see, Bob was talking about. Did I not mute that? Okay. Bob was talking about the Titanic this morning, and that mentions the Titanic.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
See what I did there?
Yeah, maybe. That's close. That's close.
This morning, I turned on the telly, and all I can say is, Jumping Jehoshaphat, yeehaw!
And I missed 907.5 because of Jumping Jehoshaphat.
Well, it's allowable.
I just noticed
One
ticking
time.
clock on the live feed. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
You've got
we
your
have to add
seconds.
that so we can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can tell now.
Yeah, I don't even have to say anything. But it's still a game to try to hit the half and the top.
Absolutely.
All right. Chef John Slattery, you've been absent from the show for a while, either because of things going on or because of weather.
Yeah, we had some weather.
Yeah. And you're just not around the corner anymore, so...
Yeah, a little, not too far, but sometimes it's just, it is what it is.
So,
in the future, we'll have him call in if he gets snowed in.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fun. We can do over the.
hard to do tastings over...
Well, yeah, but we can
yeah.
talk food.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I brought in...
Oh, this is what we're going to start with?
Yeah, well, let's start right with it, okay? Because I want to see your reaction. Remember when we did the chili thing and you wanted to see my reaction on a few things?
Oh, right.
Yeah. I want to see your reaction with some of these.
Oh, great.
All right. Hey, are you interested in doing that again this year?
Sure.
All right. Let me get a email down to
a lot of fun.
The Y, and we'll see if they'll let us film again. If they do, you're my first choice for a co-host for that.
Well, fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun last year. It's a great cause, and I like to try all this.
And we have some upgraded microphone stuff too, so it should
boy.
be a little easier to manipulate things.
That was a technical masterpiece.
Yeah, we have wireless stuff now.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yeah.
No 20-foot cables are out through people.
Yep. Yeah. It'll be better. Trust me. All right.
I
So in December, I brought in some unique types of candy canes.
Unique types.
And
Oh, yeah.
and
You still have them, huh?
what I did was I broke them up into little pieces just so we could sample and taste them instead of opening it up and then you now have a sticky sucker right in front of you. And so let's start with this one, okay? These are really going to test your palate. I won't give any hints as to what it is. I will say that what you are going to be sampling are unique flavors, something you may not necessarily find in a candy cane.
That's an understatement.
But you probably want to get the smallest piece. Yeah, go ahead and smell because there is some scent to some of these. You probably want to grab the smallest piece possible in there just to get a taste. And it's going to be... which one did I give him on that one?
I don't remember which
Okay,
one.
I know which one I gave him. Okay. All right. So this one is going to be...
Ladies and gentlemen, wish me luck.
and none of this is going to kill you. You don't have any weird allergies, do you?
No.
All right. And you okay. So yeah, he's getting into it. He's working his palate. He's trying to see what major tastes are there. Maybe he is going to go with finding a minor taste and then going on that.
I kind of got buttered popcorn, but
Wow, you're far away on that one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ham.
Okay. Well, I kind of got cotton candy, the sweetness. Remember when we had that bacon flavored cotton candy?
Yes.
So it kind of had that saltiness to it, so I could see that.
Oh, okay. All right. The salt. Okay, I see where you got the salt.
popcorn. Yeah, I didn't really taste the popcorn.
Okay,
but
yeah.
I got the
you
butter
got the salt
and the
there.
salt in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. So ham. All right.
So.
You know what?
Ham, candy cane. Put that in your memory bank.
Let's do this one now. Kathy is holding it like a bag of cat poop or something, going, here, take this.
I remember some of these. They were interesting.
You only tried two, I think.
Oh no, we had several.
You tried two. You refused to get into some of them.
No, I tried them all.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I am so frightened.
I can even tell you which ones.
All right. So this is yellow in color for those of you not watching on television. think outside of the box, or you might want to think about a box if that kind of helps you with that one.
You weren't going to give hints.
I wasn't going to give hints, but that's a very vague hint.
Box.
So this is, again, yellow in color.
I mean, is not tropical fruit?
It's no.
Macaroni and cheese?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you got it.
I get a little bit of that.
Okay.
A littlest bit.
The fact that it was an educated guess. You had something there. All right, so we got another one. Now that's a good one, actually. I think Kathy liked that one.
Remember, my goodness.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So,
You sure I didn't try them?
I don't think you tried them all. You just
cane.
You tried the pickle one, and you tried the white one, and you tried the one that he's trying now. But I don't think you tried this yellow one or the ham one.
I would.
You just
I tried
gave
the ham
up.
one.
Oh, okay.
I remember the ham one.
All right. I'm having faith that chef is able to pick up on the flavor profile on that particular piece. It's going to be once he knows what it is. Oh yeah, I'm getting that note, and I'm getting that note. There's 3 distinct notes that you should be picking up on that.
I really mostly just taste sugar in that one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe any other piece, or you can just tell me what it is.
Bacon.
Too light. Yeah, I don't get it.
You're not getting enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely expected more salt than the ham one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, when I got a little bit of smokiness when I tried that one.
Like some liquid smoke. I didn't really get it. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, and now this one is I call it the white one, but there is a tan-ish stripe through it.
This one.
So he might even be able to pick it up just by smell.
This one.
But I know that within 5 seconds of it being on his tongue, he should be able to figure this one out.
Okay.
You have a lot of faith in me on this candy stuff.
Well, this one I do. All right.
No, I was out in left field on this week because we couldn't imagine it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. All right. Oh boy, that's a big piece. Pete remembers when we went through this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. All right. So I know what he's experiencing right now, so I'm just staring at him. He's trying to figure that one out.
Oh God, yes. I feel for you.
Is that wasabi?
No.
What is it?
Clam. You know, I get clam on it. I could picture putting that in a Bloody Mary or something. I know.
Yes, no, yes.
I know. I definitely pick up on it when I have.
When you said it, I did, but I couldn't imagine in my wild.
Why would you have a candy that tastes like clam?
I
right?
couldn't, which is why I was so far off.
I don't know.
Yeah, we might have you on overload from. You got it now with the bigger piece?
I think it's either in the flavor's either in the candy coating or in the middle. So if you don't get enough of both, you might.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all sugar in the middle, and then the flavors on the outside. All right. So that is clam, and he has taken a big swig of that water that he brought in.
Just the idea of it.
I don't think it's that bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was, it was definitely there. I mean, it wasn't like rotten clam. It wasn't low tide.
It tasted like licking a clam shell, actually, to me.
Yeah.
But why?
A little briny.
Briny, yeah, briny. Briny is the right word there.
Briny.
All right, so we made it through that.
Thank you. That was very exciting.
Yeah, I felt bad that you had missed out on it in December.
I appreciate you thinking so much of me to save some for when I came back and sending me off with treats to share with my friends.
And you know exactly what they are now, so you know what to give to who to screw with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here, have a candy cane. Oh, what the hell is this? 9:17 on the nose. I think I need a pair of bills, so we'll be back right after this.
Allergies. It's got to be dust in here.
Oh, sucky, sucky now. Hey! Come on, baby. Hey there, sugar dumplings. Let me tell you something, girl, I've been trying to say now. You look so sweet and you're so doggone fine. I just can't get you out of my mind. You become a sweet taste in my mouth now. And I want you to be my spouse so that we can live happily now, in a great big old roomy house. And I know you're gonna groove me, baby. Oh yeah, now make me feel good inside. Come on and groove me, baby. I need you to groove me. Oh yeah, now, darling. Come on, come on. Hey there, sugar dumplings. Come on, give me something, girl, I've been needing for days. Yes, some good loving with plenty hugging. Ooh, you cute little thing, you. Girl, between you and me now, we don't need no company. No other man, no other girl can enter into our world. Not as long as you prove it, baby. Oh, come on, make me feel good inside. Come on, groove me, baby. Move me, baby. Oh, sock it to me, mama. Oh, I like it like that, baby. Groove me, baby. Hey, groove me, darling. Come on, come on. I need you to sock it to me, mama. Come on, and now groove me, baby. Hey, good God, it make me feel so good inside. Now, come on, come on, and groove me, baby. Groove me, baby. Oh, sock it to me, rock it to me, rock it to me. Come on, come on, come on, groove me, my.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Westfield Bank. For more than 160 years, Westfield Bank has been an important community presence and commercial leader in the Pioneer Valley, with convenient full banking services in Westfield, West Springfield, East Longmeadow, Agawam, Feeding Hills, Springfield, Southwick, as well as Enfield and Granby, Connecticut. Visit us on the web at westfieldbank.org.
Saturdays were made for polka. Tune in to the Polka Jammer Network starting at 6 a.m. and Polka Hall of Famer Billy Bellina, Breakfast at BB at 8:30.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
9:21 on the nose.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, dear God.
Absolutely terrible.
It's a PSA.
Right.
When
There
Family
it goes
Guy is
again.
the voice of reason, we're in trouble.
Good point.
Oh, wait.
I think you were.
I can't wait for the new season of The Orville, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not subscribing to that service.
Is it coming back on?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's going to be on what, Netflix?
Netflix.
Oh, rats.
And it's
Heaven's
2021 or 2022 they're going to be doing it.
No, it's late 2020.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I
breaks
see
my heart. I don't have Netflix.
it. Yeah. But you know what
We're
I'll
gonna
be
watch parties at my house.
Pete, you know what I'll be watching today?
What? Oh, the first episode of Picard?
Yes.
Oh,
Because I have CBS for Big Brother.
Oh, that's right.
And I have it for Star Trek Discovery. So now I have it for Picard, and I've been watching a couple of extra previews on it. And Pete, this looks good.
I know. Unfortunately, it does look good.
It looks really good.
Unfortunately, it does look good.
We might have to work something out where
pony it up.
Where I let you watch Picard and you let me watch the Orville.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I get it through
Sounds
T-Mobile. I get Netflix through T-Mobile because they have a special, and I pay the $2.99. The price went up a little bit.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So I only pay $2.99 a month for that, so I'll keep it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a keeper. Are you able to sling it over to your TV? Do you have a Google thing on it?
No, I can watch Netflix.
Or Chrome?
Netflix has an app on the Fire TV. So
Oh,
I watch
okay.
it native.
So that's what you have. You have
Yeah.
Fire. Okay. All right.
But you could do it through T-Mobile, too, for $2.99 a month,
Yeah.
You just do it on your bill.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch it on my cell phone. That's what I'm saying. You could.
You don't have to watch it on your cell phone. Once
Yeah.
you get the login, you get the login.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. See, I just have a Chromecast that whatever's on my phone, I sling over to my TV.
Fire TV, $20, $30.
TV at your fingertips.
Yeah, my Chromecast is zero once I paid for it.
Yeah, but the stick is cheap.
I've got my DVR on my cable. I'm kind of happy with that, but I will be watching Picard tonight, so you will not be seeing me on social media.
Text you.
All right, do not text me any
Promise not to
messages.
Text you.
No shopping
No.
trips.
That's
No.
usually my evening function is to text Ken, or to read his texts read his things on Facebook. Oh dear God!
You'll be missing that bit of entertainment for the evening. I'm sorry.
So I was in Vegas a few weeks ago, and I think that was the last time. I think that was the last time you were on the Deuce.
Yes. Yes.
All
Channel
right.
22.
What did I miss?
I made a casserole, quote unquote casserole, because I made it as a vegan vegetarian dish, so it was kind of like a fake casserole. But if you added at the end, like we would do, we would add some Parmesan cheese and butter and some breadcrumbs or something like that to make it a casserole that we would normally recognize. But it was a great base of mashed root vegetables with some carrots and parsnips suspended in it, so and baked in the oven. Really very filling and healthy. Very, very low calorie food. But the flavors of the rutabaga that I use and the parsnips kind of gave it like a nice little interesting character.
Winter veg.
Winter veg, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be a jerk. All right, you said casserole. Doesn't that refer to the type of dish,
right?
The actual cookware.
So then
called a casserole.
To some extent. So, I mean, what we recognize the casserole usually has some sort of binders and some kind of topping on top. And
Yeah, what they down the South call, it's not a hot mix, a hot pot or something like that.
Not familiar.
I can't for the life of me think of it now, and I'm going to be on Google in a minute trying to figure that
In
one
the
out.
middle of Picard, it'll come to you.
No, it's going to come to me today here at the Tech Academy before I
So
leave.
they have another word for casserole. Is that what you're saying?
It's something, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. It is a southern, and they divide it into like portions before they so you can see it. I don't know what it's called.
But I was watching some type of thing on cooking or food or PBS or whatever, and come to find out, casserole is actually what you call the dish. It's not the actual dish
So it's
itself.
not what you're
But
serving.
because we put everything into a casserole dish,
call it-
that's why we started calling it a casserole.
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
And I did serve that in a casserole. I put it in the casserole dish and baked it in the oven, so it was all good. But it was lacking what most of us would look for. But I made a really nice grain pilaf to go along with it that had some toasted almonds and red wheat berries and some grains. Some quinoa, and then I added all these proteins, added extras like chia seeds and flax seeds and poppy seeds, so that if you were eating as a vegetarian style meal, it had all kinds of balanced proteins for you right in the grain dish. Pretty nice. And the two complemented each other, but then I put a nice seared piece of salmon on top of all that to make it a rounded out meal for everybody.
There's quite a bit on here regarding what's another word for casserole, believe it or not. They're coming up with goulash, hash, pottage, stew, covered dish, meat pie, pot pie, stroganoff, which I don't know.
Because if you served it in a casserole, any one of those dishes could be served in a casserole dish. So.
It very well could be the reason there, but it's just not giving me. All right, covered dish. All right, hot dish.
I think it's just hot dish.
Hot dish is what I'm looking for.
You think?
All right,
I've
so
never
that
heard that hot dish.
yeah, hot dish.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, I think I'm so positive about that. I'm going to type in hot dish right now and see exactly.
I love that we
what
can hear
comes
the
up.
clicking.
What it says.
Yeah.
We hear the
A hot dish is a casserole which typically contains a starch, a meat, and a canned or frozen vegetable mixed with canned soup. Hot dish. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
2 cans with stuff.
yeah.
Cans of stuff in it.
You know, I noticed another Campbell's. You know, we use the cream of mushroom and the cream of chicken for base for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I found another one and I haven't used it yet because I don't know what I want to put it into. Cream of bacon.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a new one?
You know, it's one of the Campbell's condensed things, like the
Yeah.
cream of mushroom, and it's cream of bacon.
I have not seen that.
And I'm
Interesting.
I might use it with some type of macaroni
We should
casserole.
just bring one of those in and
base.
eat it out of the can just to see what it tastes like.
You know what? I can't. I can't. No, wrong one. I can't allow that. I wasn't looking where I was putting my finger there. And you know they have the buttered pasta by Chef Boyardee now. I think I shared a picture of that.
Oh yeah,
for you. Yeah. That usually I'll eat Chef Boyardee out of the
you
can.
Like that.
The buttered one. No, it's not good out of the can.
No.
It's pretty bad. You know, I add salt to it in order to tolerate it
To
when
a
it's
can?
coming out of the can.
You
Yeah.
add salt to a can.
They usually have tons of salt.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, you don't want to
Wow.
eat that one out of the can.
Interesting.
I don't eat processed foods out of cans in general.
Yeah.
You know.
You probably don't eat processed foods.
Oh, I love myself a good Slim Jim or something like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? I would not have
and,
imagined.
And every now and then, you know, we all get a craving for like a Dorito or something like that.
Oh,
It's
I
not-
do
I'm
too.
not like
I
a
do
health
too.
nut or
I
anything.
don't eat them as a rule, but once in a while, I go through the whole bag. I was.
What about turkey flavored Pringles?
I did get a chance to try those somewhere, and they tasted more like chicken based than anything else. But
Yeah, you tried them here, John.
Oh no, yes, did we do those here?
Yeah, we did those
did
here.
do them here. Yeah.
Oh, nice, chicken based.
Yeah. Well, so what else did you make out other than that hot dish?
Yeah, right. No, the grains. Did you not hear me talk about the grains? They were so healthy. They had all the protein grains in them.
I was in Vegas. I didn't want to see any of this.
I just told everybody else right here.
I was looking something up on my phone.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, it was a really nice grain casserole with red wheat berries and some whole farro, which is another like version of wheat, which gives it a lot of healthy carbohydrates, you know, versus using rice and say in a pilaf because some rice is also healthy, but we're going in the fiber range by going with these grains, and so we're putting a high fiber and then high protein by adding quinoa and poppy seeds and flax seeds and chia seeds to kind of just make this like a superfood. Like so, this pilaf you could, if you just ate a little bowl of it, would give you like half of your protein for the day and a bunch of things that you need for fiber wise to help your body run.
Yeah, I've been getting the packages of like 7 grains.
So this is exactly like that,
Yeah.
but actually making it from yourself. You know, with a little. And then we finished it in the pan with a little bit of garlic and some sautéed nuts.
I doctor mine up and add barley to it to give it a little bit of heft.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Barley is definitely another one of those healthier.
And then of course, I have these wonderful ancient grains. This beautiful looking food. It's healthy. What do? Half a stick of butter and yeah, dress it up.
Well,
a
it's a
little.
balance of
Actually, not a whole half a stick. I usually
Well-
take a tablespoon of margarine or whatever I have, and just
And that's the good thing about using the high fiber diet, like with those grains, is the butter's not going to hurt as much because it's going to go right through.
Gotcha.
That's what happened.
Oh, dear. And
Oh, okay, that makes perfect sense to me now.
More fiber.
I'm not
But
touching
you can
this
skip the
one.
You can skip the Metamucil that day.
Yeah, but you're going to keep the dairy farms going.
Well, I love my cheese. I drove by your butter factory the other day.
And you didn't come in. Why didn't you come in?
Can I get a tour?
Yes, of course you can have a tour, but I'm not, keep in mind, I'm not actually at the farm. If you go by the farm, I'm the house down in the hole next to the farm.
Oh, no, I know that. I've driven by that house, too, but I actually drove by your butter factory because you're part of the co-op.
Oh, over there, yes.
Oh,
I
was
thought
thinking
you
about
meant the house.
Agrimark?
Yes, over
Yes.
at Agrimark.
Yes.
Yep.
I've been in there.
Yep.
I think that's
when I was a kid.
I think they used to do tours.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they still do.
I don't know if, like,
Ask.
as a supplier, you could get me an in or anything like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I can only ask.
You know, they did tours down in
That would be a fun trip into the butter factory, a little with a camera and with her connection that she sells them the milk.
you know, Southwick or Agawam Field Test, I think, was one where we went to tour when we were in elementary school. Pioneer. Okay, yeah.
Pioneer Dairy out on Route 57. Yep,
Yep.
they've been closed for a couple of
Yeah,
years.
we walked. I remember walking through and doing the tour and then getting the cup of ice cream at the end.
Yes, they get school tours.
Yeah, the guy who owned that
Yes.
in his 90s, he just passed away last year.
You did. They're best friends of my family.
Mm-hmm. Good friends with Joe Didi, too.
Yes, they were.
Yep.
Absolutely.
9:33 on the nose. Yeah, I'm running out of time quick, so let's do a quick break so we can get back to Chef instead of wasting time here.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes and Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for Arts Beat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
And here we are live, 9:34 on the nose, and we are talking about the merits as to whether vegan cheese melts or not.
He said that the kind he had, it melts quicker than the regular cheese, so you have to watch it.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, finding a melting vegan cheese because
I will ask him what it is.
Yes.
I will ask him what kind. It really tasted like cheese, and I love cheese, so I'm pretty fussy about it. That's another question I have for you.
I don't even want to put the money down to sample it because I'm a cheesehead.
The Alpine cheese. Every time I go to slice it, it just crumbles. So what do I use it for? I think it's Alpine. It's Cabot cheese. It's
no, it's got to be like a cheddar, some kind of hard cheddar then that just crumbles when you. It just means it's aged good. You sprinkle on salad.
I don't know. It shows them slicing it on the website, but I can't slice it.
Does that have holes in it like Swiss cheese?
No, it comes in a block of cheese like a cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
But when you slice it, it crumbles, so you can't.
It's just a good aged. Well, I mean, a good aged cheddar or one. Have you bought more than one package of it? Out of curiosity.
I have a whole freezer of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring it to you the next time.
I want to try some.
You know, she's been telling me she has a lot of stuff in her freezer she'll bring in for me. Don't hold your breath, John.
Some of the stuff
I'll send her
in my
messages
small
late at night like
freezer
you do.
you don't want to know about. All I can say is if something happens to me, folks, please tell someone to go out and remove the items in the little freezer over in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, people are going to think I have some kind of satanic cult going on.
Yeah.
I do remember I lost a cat.
Yeah, is there more than one in there now? Yeah.
It was really, I mean, the poor cat passed away at night. So I didn't know, and I got up in the morning, and I got the box, and I went to pick up the cat, but now the rigor set in. So I put the cat in the box, and he's like, boom, with a paw sticking up. And so now I got to go and get a bigger box. It was just, never mind. Anyway, that's not where the beef
So
is.
it got frozen with rigor?
I can't bury it. Yes, it did. In a bigger box.
Oh, my.
All sealed. And
Oh, my.
It's not, yes. Well, that's what they do at the vets.
It's not the cheese freezer. Yeah.
No, it's not the cheese freezer.
Yeah.
That's what they do at the vets. If your animal passes away, they will keep it for you.
Yeah.
Until spring.
But usually they take care of it before it hits rigor.
Yes, but
Yeah.
as I said, it happened at night.
Yeah. You could have given it a little more time and rigor would have passed.
It takes a while. It didn't. I really didn't want to. But I didn't really want to sit there with dead bud up in my room.
Yeah. So speaking of,
let's go back to
and sorry to hear about Buddy, by the way.
Top this off now, Chef.
So getting back to that cheese, that the super sharp Granville cheddar. That will break up into curds.
Yeah, any nice aged cheddar. So Cabot now produces a lot of that specialty aged cheese.
They have a lot of specialty.
They have a cave somewhere that they've been holding stuff onto for X amount of years. So they release different editions now. So there's some.
So would you say that Alpine stuff is breaking apart like the Granville cheddar? Is it curdy?
When I slice a sharp cheddar, I don't have the Granville. I have the Cabot. It slices in pads.
Yeah.
This one doesn't.
If it gets too sharp, sometimes it can.
I'll bring it in
crumble.
the next time you're on.
Not and it's sharp, meaning that it's just aged longer and it dries. The moisture content's lower, and it does begin to. But
it's
that
delicious.
can be sought after. I used to buy a black label single half-pound wheels of cheddar from a company, and they would be aged 6 months when I'd get them, and I would store them for I'd buy a new box every 6 months, and so at one point I had a year and a half aged blocks, and you can put them next to each other and see that crumbled difference and creamy dictions.
As you're aging it, are you adding any brine to the outside, or
it has to be kept in the cold storage at the right temperature?
I've kept them for a year.
All right, so you're not continuing the cheese making process.
No, they're individually black waxed.
Yeah.
So already sealed in their thing.
All right,
they're
gotcha.
going to now age slowly in the right temperature, and you'll totally get the sharpness build and the creaminess change and the crumbliness from the 6 months to a year to a year and a half.
I ate a restaurant in Orlando once that aged their own prime rib for 2 weeks out back before they cooked it. That was.
Now, how do you do that?
Well, there's wet and dry, and this was a dry aging.
That's
that
by
they
dry
did.
age, so that's a special.
And
process.
it was very, very intense. It was.
They also have
something else.
Must be very expensive because they have such a loss because they actually the outside gets dry and rough and tough, and
you have to cut it off and get rid of it.
And they throw all that away to give you that core piece of meat that they save inside.
Yeah, that's why I remember it, because it was just such a treat to have.
Yeah. Wow. I did a lot of wet aging with my steaks, and then I would do a 7-day dry age process on my steaks in our steakhouse, and that was always nice. The meat changes, but in a simple dry aging process without all the technology, once we trim the fat and get it the way we like, we wrap it in wax paper and then keep it properly refrigerated, and it just kind of starts to change. And a steak at day 2 is definitely better than a steak at day 1, and at day 5 it's awesome, and at day 7 is you want to eat it today.
Basically, you're in the fridge, and the fridge draws moisture out of the food, so now you're concentrating the flavor of the food whilst you remove some of the water from it.
Yeah, so it sears a little better on the outside because it's not as moist and things like that. It kind of locks in the juices.
But how long can you leave it in there?
Well, that's when they do the dry aging, they do the whole pieces of meats for to start with, and so there's going to be a loss, and probably after if you've trimmed it down into an individual steak, it's obviously not going to last in your normal regular refrigerator for more than a couple days. But if it's a whole piece of meat, in a restaurant setting, or if it's a whole piece of meat,
steamship or something,
in a dedicated refrigerator, doesn't get opened a lot, or and it's properly prepared, then it can last maybe 2 weeks. And wet aging before we open the big piece from the cryovac can be done for a minimum of 30 days, usually from when they slaughter the animal, put it in the plastic bag, to 90 days or longer in the wet aging at the right temperature.
Interesting.
You don't lose much weight having a diet like that. I'm sure you're going to tell me right now you came up with a way of dealing with weight management, or coming up with food compatible with Weight Watchers or something like that.
Oh,
I see what I did there, Chef.
Yeah,
I struggled a bit, but I got to where I needed to go.
Came back.
As I do my traveling chef work for people, and I have some clients, I go to their houses and I prepare food for them. And one of my clients for the last 2 years, she was on macros, and I, did all her numbers and made all her meals, and she lost a lot of weight, and then she was happy with her, so I just wanted to enjoy food, so she told me not to worry about the numbers so much for a while. Well, she's now decided that she's going to join Weight Watchers, and she has to figure out how to afford both of us. So we have come up with a solution that I'm using some of her recipes that she goes through her cookbooks and stuff like that, and then I go into her house and in an hour and a half or so I prepare a bunch of meals and put them in her fridge like I've been doing. But now she can just easily use the numbers from the book and et cetera to track her progress. We'll see how that goes, but I think she'll get bored with her recipes and probably go back to me just creating some more lovely stuff. We'll see. But that's one of the services I do is I use the ingredients that people like, either what they already buy and have in their refrigerator, or I go shopping for them, and that way when you get a meal prepared by me, it's exactly the products that you like to have.
So that you just covered several different things there. You cook for people, you help people shop. Well, it's been a while. Why don't you tell me exactly what you do now?
Well, through ChefJohnSlattery.com, I offer my services to help anybody as their personal culinarian that needs a hand with a party or an event, or that just really wants to help eat better in their homes. I also I will do the cooking for them, or I help them just build a system, custom recipe books, custom family meal plans. Basically, just if you have general food questions and want to better your eating experience, I bring my years of restaurant knowledge, and so you can kind of eat the kind of food you want in your house.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's at ChefJohnSlattery.com?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks. Hey, Pete, I did promise earlier one other video. It's not too long, but it is. It may touch the hearts of some people out there. All right? There are some folks out there who might watch this and go, oh, that's sacrilege. Or, oh, my God, that's just not right. Or, I don't believe they broke down and did that. Or, Jesus, this is disgusting.
Well, that's an intro.
What build-up we got going on?
And I'm not even going to say what the video is about. I think an hour ago I might have leaked it, but there's only one left here. So, Pete, why don't we play it?
Did I just go to the dentist?
Where's the simulated muffler? It has to have a speaker to produce the muffler sound.
Nope.
Well, that's what's missing anyway.
Thanks. Thank you.
So there you have it, the electric Harley Davidson.
Nope. That's so wrong. That's so wrong in so many
Now, I was talking with one of the engineers there because I'm looking at it. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Okay, this isn't really a Harley. This is another company that licensed the Harley name to put on this. Like, oh, no. We are doing electric bikes now. And I'm like, well, I can't picture getting on something that says Harley and not feeling the rumble of the engine. And they said they actually have like a heartbeat producer built into it, and it will thump. So you'll get some feedback from the seat when you're on the bike, but you do lose the tone of the exhaust.
Wow! But they did at least incorporate for the lack of rumble.
Yeah. There's a little bit of rumble in the seat when you're riding it.
A Vibro Harley. There we go, everybody.
Yeah. What Pete? What do you think? Electric Harley.
Oh my! I don't know. I see it coming, but it's like, aren't there other companies that could do this? Like BMW. Bikes?
All the other ones do already.
I know, but Harley's known for gearhead. Yeah, gearhead, the rumble of the engine, all that kind of stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Like the muscle cars. You just
the joke goes Harley.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. They have to have. They should have some.
You know
noise.
that joke?
There was a comedian who.
Kawasaki.
Harley. Yep. Yeah. I was just kidding. There's a comedian that used to make the name.
I've somehow missed that in my life.
Then there was Suzuki.
Well, you saw this. What do you think?
it wasn't a bad looking bike for an electric Harley.
No,
it really
the
wasn't.
design is not bad.
Yeah.
No,
It's
just
the
a
price?
weird.
But now
sound.
you're looking at the handlebars. There's no clutch on the left.
You don't
You know,
need one.
I'm looking down at the left foot. There's no shift. I mean, you just.
What's the range on that? Did you find out?
I didn't get into all the specs on it, but you know, you have the brake and the accelerator, and that's about it on this thing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. See what the
It
market
sounds
is for.
fast. All right,
Sounds
and it when I was looking at that not spectrometer. What the heck do you call the spinning
Tachometer.
No, not the tachometer. The thing you put the wheel on and it spins. You know.
Dynamometer.
Dynamometer. When I saw
Dynamometer.
that wheel spinning on that dynamometer, I'm like, oh wow, that bike is going to be a fast bike.
Well, yeah, just the technology says it's going to be fast because the torque is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
On that electric motor. But
Right.
yeah, no, I get it. I get the concept of it. I think that
They must have that Tesla startup power, but on such a small vehicle, like I can't. It just poof.
the range is probably going to be really good on a bike like that.
Oh, man, I'm sure.
Yeah, that you know that electric Mustang, that 4-door, 3.5 0 to 60.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it almost makes you say, well, you know, why do we need what Carol Shelby used to Carol Shelby used to design, but
we're gearheads.
That's one way to get away from the fossil fuels. But have we actually determined how toxic the batteries are in their production?
they're pretty bad.
And not only that, but how much fossil fuels do you have to burn to make the electricity? from it?
Right.
Just
So,
saying.
we're just changing the game.
Yeah,
moving the
yeah,
shell.
yeah.
Moving the shell. It's not a solution.
Yeah, the batteries are completely wicked.
I feel like the wind. I haven't seen enough data on the big wind towers that I now drive by all the time.
Yeah,
How much it
you
takes
drive
to
by
build,
those
how
now.
much it takes to build one of those and put them up, and all that goes into.
Have you seen any birds hit one yet?
No.
Yeah, those things are responsible for killing a lot of avian creatures.
I mean,
There it goes.
Messing up a whole bunch of stuff.
That you're considering that throwing out the
I
lure?
looked that up too. I looked that up too a while ago.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen, but it
Yeah.
isn't on the massive scale that they would like us to believe.
And how
It
much-
does happen.
how much
But the
electricity-
other day, I had a bird fly into my window at home.
Exactly. But them being up there though and spinning definitely creates wind pattern changes. I think for the birds and things like that. So there's definitely some impact.
And how much electricity do you have to generate for that thing to start paying for itself?
That's what I haven't seen enough good data to
That I don't know.
Yeah.
And when they do break down and they become defunct, like removing them costs a ton. So
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. You're right.
Yeah.
what's the shelf life?
Incredibly cumbersome.
Yeah. Just going to leave the thing up there?
Did you see him drive down the road when they came through town?
Yeah.
No,
I happened to
did
be
not.
on 20 with the boys. One of those blades is 11 car lengths long.
Yeah, it's like a dual tractor trailer that had to.
Well, it was parked actually where I was. Right, the traffic was stopped, and I counted how many cars long. But there was 11 mid-sized vehicles in the length of that blade.
Pete, do I owe you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, it was like the back part of the tractor trailer had independent steering, and then the middle, and then they wound it around the green downtown on Route 20 to try to get that blade up there.
The Westfield webcam must have that. So if you looked at the date, you should be able to watch that from that camera
Yeah.
on the Butler building.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been here in a while. Hey, Pete.
I don't have it queued up.
You suck.
Sorry.
I was gonna say I
ready
could
for
snap my
KK.
finger and say I want to see what it looks like downtown.
Oh yeah,
but
You got to reset that every single day.
That's cool.
It's kind of a pain in the butt.
And you have to reset all three of them, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Three of the three local towns.
Yeah.
Nice at the airport.
Yeah.
And,
Do you have to refresh Bullens?
No.
All right. Let's see what it looks like on the upper campus there, Pete.
Oops.
He wasn't expecting this. All right, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah. What does it look like without us?
Snow-covered field.
There we go. So that's what it looks like up on the upper campus now.
That's cool, but
isn't that pretty cool?
That's cool, but he can put us at the airport, like.
Yeah,
Cool.
Usually, yeah.
We'll have to keep in mind some play with that.
Yeah, so that's not the center plate camera. That's the one up on the press building, right? Yeah. That's the one that moves.
Yeah, it can move.
Yeah.
That's cool. So for the games and such, and all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
High tech. We're getting at the tech.
All right.
I love it.
Let's come back to the tech. Here we go. So, yeah, a couple of different improvements since you were here.
Nice.
We have a new microphone system. I don't think you've...
I did see these were much easier to adjust, and they stay where you put them. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I put a skirt in front of the table, so when you wear shorts now...
That's good. I realized we didn't have one after 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah. I got tired of looking at your bare legs, so I put a skirt in front of this table.
My favorite was the day you weren't here and I came in a blue shirt.
Yes.
I watched that.
That's
that
great,
was
right?
hilarious.
I disappeared completely.
He absolutely
I
disappeared.
may do that again.
He had a floating head.
When's the next time you're going to be on Mass Appeal?
It's usually the Thursday, the second Thursday of the month. But however, that's the 13th, and they really wanted me to make some Valentine's Day stuff, so I will be on Friday for Valentine's Day. For if you want to learn a quick meal to make for your partner or friends that night.
So this coming Friday?
No, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Will be my next Mass Appeal.
So you're not going to be on until Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I'm on every the second Thursday of every month usually, but it'll be Friday for Valentine's Day.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking it was every 2 weeks.
Sometimes I'm on more. I fill in.
You filled in because I know I've seen you on there more often.
But my regularly scheduled appearance.
Uh-huh.
Have you met the new co-host?
Yeah, once or twice. I was there. He was pre-taping some stuff for his first week during my last segment. So Pat's in for a good team. There's a great team there, actually. I'm really excited when I get to go work with them, and brings the Westfield connection. It'd be good for the town.
He's super
and
excited
everybody.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell he was just learning the ropes the other day and just absorbing it all. And it's good. I've already watched a couple episodes.
I saw Mike Knappich out, and he was. I was saying we've graduated our first pro. He started laughing his head off. He goes, "Oh my god!" He thought about it for a second. He goes, "Oh my god, you're right."
Yeah.
That's good. It's a definitely good starting point too for who knows where it could go for him, and but it's a really good fit, and I think it's really fun for me. The demographic has changed now with having some more mature people in those roles. Not that the young people I worked with are great, but it's give a different perspective on on things. A lot, working with Alana and Patrick is really going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not really going to go into much detail about it right now because I want to give it another few weeks to make sure I got something locked down. But I am coming up with a drinking game for Patrick Berry on Mass Appeal.
Oh, no.
So I'm working on a few more details and how to make it happen.
Does he know about this?
If he's listening now, yeah, he knows now. But I'll be coming out with something in a few weeks, and why not? We had Westfieldopoly, so we can have a drinking game for this.
How we do a drinking game for Bob's show?
Every time he says, "Oh my God," you take a sip.
I'm not sure. Or every time
and you
he
might
goes
not,
off topic.
and you might not be able to make it through the entire show if you do that too.
That's fine with me.
Okay, I must have my idiosyncrasies. If you're going to do a drinking game about me, what would be the trigger?
Ooh, well.
Family Guy clips.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Could be. That's a good one. Family Guy trips.
Killing time.
Or,
You know what, Pete? That's
Yes.
only once.
That's only once a show.
I know. That's actually should be the name of your coffee table book.
Yes, it is. It's going to be.
You know what,
That
Pete?
you're going to put together.
What about Whilist?
You haven't done that in a while, though.
Sometimes it's several times a morning, though.
Maybe.
Whilist.
Wireless.
Whilist.
Wheaton.
I had that one right here a minute ago, and I put something else in its place, so you're lucky.
Nice.
Wheaton.
Quill Wheaton.
Quill.
So we got root vegetables basically in season right now. That seems to be the most popular thing going.
Brussels sprouts are still really good right now. There might be kale from the actual garden. Some of the stuff that didn't mind being frozen still out in the outside.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of greenhouses are doing like cold. They can grow like lettuce and spinach this time of year as long as they have a greenhouse. They don't actually really have to heat it very much.
Mhm.
But so there's some of that stuff. What we call winter greens, storage vegetables, squashes, turnips, rutabagas, and still a lot of fall produce probably kicking around. But
Mhm.
waiting eagerly for our spring vegetables. It's also a good time of year to use up your canned tomatoes, right? Did you can any tomatoes?
No, I did not.
Chili
No,
season.
I didn't have enough to can.
It's chili season.
Chili season for sure.
No, I didn't can it. I used to make it when I had a garden, and I didn't do a garden this year. I used to make it into spaghetti sauce right away and then freeze that.
Freeze the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
That actually works better.
A lot of people say it takes up less space, I guess, if you're only going to make it in a sauce anyway. But if you don't know what you're going to use it for, I liked it because I like to mix some stewed tomatoes in.
Yeah, stewed tomatoes.
Stewed
You just
tomatoes
can
are
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just
what
eat
do
that right out of the jar.
What do you use stewed tomatoes for?
I put them in everything.
Do you?
It's one of my standard.
They're very
canned goods.
versatile.
Because of the celery and the onion already in them, and the flavor that they have a little bit of flavor on their own. It really lends to any dish. Simply, if I'm cooking a steak in a pan, I'll just dump a can of stewed tomatoes on there. And
I think I buy 2 or 3 cans a week of stewed tomatoes because I'll use them in a recipe and then I'll just make a snack out of it and
I was going to
eat
say,
them,
right,
eat them right out of the can.
can with the fork, yeah, because they're really actually pretty healthy for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I put a little bit of seasoned rice wine vinegar there and
Wow.
Smacznego. That's the second time in 2 weeks I've used that. I think Smacznego. It's Polish.
I've learned how to make buttermilk too.
Yes, yeah.
It's whole milk, cream, and vinegar.
It could be just plain milk and vinegar, but emergency buttermilk that's how we make the buttermilk for our soda breads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that watching. What was I watching? I was watching the weekend thing, the weekend show on the Food Network, their magazine show with Zakarian.
Another thing.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Another thing that's just as simple as that I didn't know until in the last several months is ricotta cheese is just milk and lemon juice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, you have to bring it up to a certain temperature.
There's something else. Yeah, you got to boil it. There's something else.
You're not up to the boiling point. I think it's like 165 degrees or something like that.
Because Chef Burrell was making that on worst cooks in America.
I can imagine a lot of people messed it up then if it was on the worst cooks in America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's a simple 2-ingredient recipe, and so yummy. We spread it on the bread at one of the restaurants.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about there because I was at his house talking about making it with either lemon juice versus vinegar, and we got into a debate about it. But I'm not going to get into that right now because nobody debates Claudio when it comes to cooking. 9:59 in the morning. I want to thank you, John Slattery, for coming into his house this morning.
Thank you for having me today. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I missed you, brother.
Yeah. We'll talk more food next time I come.
Yeah, and hopefully I'm going to order a better munch box for us to get into.
Oh, that's right. We didn't even get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I brought in a few small things. I'm like, you know what? It's just not worth it. I'm just going to bring them up to the shop for a snack. Next week, not here. I'm giving Pete the week off.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday.
Yes.
And that's all I can say about that song.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, the lyrics are pretty bad. Following week, somebody from City Hall, I'm not sure who, but, I know a few people down there. I'll figure it out. And then after that, Hope from the Westfield News will be back in. So got a few good weeks ahead of us. Pete, enjoy Florida.
Thank you.
All right, take me away.